What goes on, guys? Sawcasm here, and today I have episode 4 of Mistakes Are Made, where I take a gameplay from a subscriber of mine and not only show you guys where the person did well, but also a few places where the person screwed up and what they can do to prevent those screw-ups next time. So the purpose of this is so that we can all improve from the person's mistakes and the mistakes that are made in the gameplay. But anyway, this gameplay is sent to me by a subscriber of mine, Dropped Your Pillow. So thanks, Pillow, I really appreciate that. I'll include how to send in a gameplay at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, on to the gameplay. He starts off with a UMP-45 suppressor. He does join a little late, but as he joins, his team has the A and B flags, and the enemy team only has C flags, so they're already getting spawn trapped in there. But right there, he pushes up in that main C building to try to get a spawn trap on them, but this C building right here is a very big hotspot when the other team only has C. It's probably one of the main focuses of the other team. It's not always the most effective place to go when you only have C, but a lot of random people do tend to go there. So as he was in the building, he was using cover well. You saw he was head glitching over there, just looking over towards that spawn, but he got shot from the side, and that was more of an awareness thing than anything. Had he been a little bit more aware, he would have known that the person was coming from the side, because he did show up on the radar. So you want to be careful, especially when you're exposing yourself from any side, any direction. Also, I think that little head glitch gave him a little bit of a false sense of security, so he felt a little safer than he actually was. So yeah, don't get overconfident, don't feel like you're safe, especially when you're in a hotspot like that, when there's enemies all around you. So when you're in a situation like that and you have a good chance to kill a good number of enemies and you are exposing yourself from more than one direction, you want to be careful. Basically what you want to do is kind of pace back and forth, watch both of the entrances, and make sure to keep an eye on your minimap, because if he watches minimap, he definitely would have been okay there. But right here he makes a really good move. He notices the enemy team is flanking them from his left side, and no one on his team is there to stop it, so he purposely runs all the way back to stop them. So good job, you pretty much just saved your team from losing a flag. But he runs out of ammo before, and he picks up a gun. You want to try to get into the habit of picking up a gun, replacing it with your secondary before you run out of ammo. This way you don't have to run all the way to a dead body, put yourself in danger, and possibly get killed. So yeah, I mean, I know it's not like first nature to everybody to just do that, but believe me, I started doing it a while ago, and now I just do it automatically. Like whenever I run over a gun, I just switch out my secondary for it, and it's really good if you have like a pistol or a sleight of hand pro where you just switch to your secondary really quick. So you'll pretty much be able to get those swaps off really quick, and in the long run, believe me, it'll be so much more helpful. But he notices right here that the enemy team is capturing the A flag. They just captured it. So instead of run back to try and defend it when he's all the way on the other side of the map, his team has a pretty good control over C, so why not cap it there? That's a perfect time to cap, especially when you're already holding a 2 cap. So it puts the other team pretty much in the same position they were in before, just on the other side of the map. You'll notice that he just called in a Reaper. I just cut it out because it's not really relevant. There's not too much to be learned from it. He got like 2 kills, then it got shot out of the air, so it's not a big deal. But anyway, the other team is kind of scattered all over right now. Mainly they're over towards C, but there's a lot of them on the right side. And right now, instead of pushing right down the middle and looking to the right side, I would like to see him swoop all along the right side like he's doing here. And instead of just trying to infiltrate that building, instead of trying to push into there, I would kind of just wait for them to come out, because they really had nowhere else to go. His entire team was covering the B area, the B middle, and B left area. So their only direction was to come out from that side, or else they would have died anyway. So that's what I would have done if I was in that situation, but there's a lot of ways to play that right there. So I mean, it wasn't a terrible move he did. He just could have done a little bit better, I think. But once again, he pushes up into this building. It's basically similar to the building on the other side in the sense that it's a very big hotspot for the people controlling the flag on that side. So he goes in here. Usually you're going to find a lot of people in here like he does, and he plays it pretty well. He just stays at the edge, gets a little bit of a vantage point and is able to take them out easily, but then he switches positions, which is what you want to do. Once you get a few kills in one spot, you definitely don't want to stay there. Like, eventually the other team will catch on, and soon they'll just start nading you out, and they'll expect you there. So they'll be able to get their sights on that area before you could even move. So most of the time when you do that for too long, you'll die for it. But anyway, game's wrapping up here. So thanks again, once again, Drop Your Pillow, for sending in this gameplay. If you would like to send in a gameplay for a future episode, either send me a message on Xbox with the vault slot that it's in. I'm not looking for a great gameplay, 100 no. Average gameplay is fine. If you're on PS3, I'm sorry, you'll have to record it in HD and send it to me on YouTube as unlisted. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Peace!